Hello everyone, Took a Deathmage here. Welcome back to more Pokemon Elite Redux. Give me just a second to get this into the Discord as usual, and we'll be right on our way. I'm very excited tonight, because I added Mega Weavile to the team. Went and got myself one of those the other day, and he is the theme of the episode tonight. I'm gonna try him out, hopefully he can stack up a bunch of kills, because this thing looks insane. Alright, we are ready. Gotta do the team rep fight first before we go fight Team Aqua. I'm sure most people are aware, huge in-gaming news, Oblivion Remake Shadow dropped recently. I am so excited about that, because that game is like my childhood. Me and my brother both platinum that game as kids. Shivering Isles, especially, is incredibly nostalgic for me. Like, I am gonna cry when I walk through those butterfly gates again, I swear. I started a Wood Elf guy. I went right away down to Deepscorn Hollow, because the new one comes with all the DLC, and I used to have the DLC, so I know all about Deepscorn Hollow, and I grabbed myself the Crimson Eviscerator dagger right away. I also went and farmed up 3,000 gold because I knew I wanted to be a vampire, and I got the Deepscorn Prisoner, who you're supposed to be able to come back and feed on all the time, but apparently there's a bug in the remastered version, and he's not asleep. So I can't feed on him, so that's extremely frustrating, so I spent 3,000 gold on a guy who just sits in a jail cell. But, whatever. It's a Bethesda game. We expect it to come with a bunch of bugs, right? I also switched up my Sopranis a little bit. I put it in Salt Vest Runner instead of the Shell Bell so that I could try out Requiem instead of Quiver Dance, because that pivot looks really cool. Weavile just keeps knocking everything off. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, besides running to Deepscorn Hollow and getting myself the dagger, I also did my traditional Oblivion start the game thing, which is go to the arena to get money. And then I did Agronet Gromalog's quest. And spoilers for the Grey Prince questline, there's vampires involved. Ooh, what do I do here, actually? This thing's got a hypercutter, I know that. But I can't intimidate it. Maybe we just go Glacier anyway. Oh, wait, what? Maybe the Mega doesn't have Hypercutter. That did quite a bit of damage. They really need to fix the difficulty, though, in the remake. I'm telling you, the old game used to come with a slider where you could adjust it by, like, decimal point between 1 and 100. The new one's just, like, easy, medium, hard, basically. It has the Skyrim, like, Adept and Apprentice and all that. And the 3 Argonian Prisoner fight was absolutely insane. If anybody's an Oblivion veteran, they know exactly what I'm talking about. I can quote that. That's how many times I've done that fight. You walk into the arena and they're like, the yellow team has pulled a fast one and replaced their combatant with 3 Argonian prisoners. But yeah, that fight was absolutely absurd. I kept getting disarmed like every single second. They would punch my sword out of my hand. I think we should be able to aqua jet here for the kill. No kill. But, wait. He'll still die anyway if it hit... Oh, fuck! I'm an idiot! I have Psychic Terrain up. I said it myself. See, I always do that. That's why I hate Psychic Terrain. I love just coming in with Floof and you turning out. She hits really hard with U-turn. It's a super fun pivot. It sets the hail and it does a bunch of damage and then it gets out. Alright, time to use Weavile. This is gonna be awesome. Technician Fake Out. And Ice Shard. I also have loaded dice on it. Fuck! I did it again, twice. I forgot that I can't use priority because of Psychic Terrain. I'm an idiot. Truly. This is hilarious. Because I was like, I know what I'm doing today. Now, I need to remind myself that I have Psychic Terrain up. That's alright. I knew there was a reason that I wanted to use Empoleon instead. Just go for it again, I think. Psychic Noise on Psychic Terrain. Seems good. That is fire. I wasn't sure if that was fire or dragon. And had his stats lowered. That is essential, though, the Frostbite. I think I'm gonna lose this fight because I'm really dumb. And I forgot about Psychic Terrain. Yeah, I don't think we beat this with just Ninetales and Floof. Worth a shot. We're full health and we have Aurora Veil up. We could try. Nah, it's still one-shots. Leaf probably outspeeds. Yeah. This isn't the super fast Charizard, it's just the super dragon Charizard. 2 months left? Nope. We're cooked. That's a reset for sure. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm done with that Psychic Terrain. I gotta remember that. Okay. He leads with Weavile. What if we Weavile his Weavile? That'd be funny. %53% fake out is nuts. Holy crap. Even resisted this beatdown is a lot. I had triple axle on him before, but I think that the 5-hit one, Icicle Spear, I think it is better. Let's go Floof here to get the hail up, and then we'll go into our Psychic type, I think. Actually, maybe Shimmer. Then we get Aurora Veil up, and then we can Draining Kiss it. What is Aura Force? Is that a special move? I accomplished 2 huge things in Arc also, in addition to playing Oblivion and having so much fun with that. I finally caught myself an Acro. That was terrifying. The trap that I spent so long collecting metal and electronics for was absolutely useless, apparently. I trapped it, and then it just wouldn't go into shield stance when it was in the trap. So I had to let it out and proceed to run around and shoot it with my Dragon Breath rounds, and which I eventually ran out of those, so then I just had to use a long neck rifle. So I just proceeded to run back and forth and try to shoot this thing and deal enough damage to get it into shield stance, which is what you gotta do. And then once it's in shield stance, you gotta absolutely hammer it, basically, to get it to open its mouth and roar, and then toss narcotics in its mouth. And that's really scary because this thing's huge, and running up to it is very intimidating. But I got that. I wanted that for a long time, and then I found out the saddle is a really cool sidecar thing that's unique. Most of the theropods you sit on top of. He's got a stomp attack and a cool roar. That's pretty nice. Okay. I really should have brought Weird with me. I don't have a whole lot for this thing. It Mega Evolves, and I know I can get the Intimidate off then. That's something. Let's see. Yeah, the triple-headed's gonna kill me. Yep. Would have been really nice to get a Willow off on that. I wonder how much resisted Fake Out does. Because it is a Steel type, so it resists the Fake Out. Very intimidated. He's extremely intimidated. I think we power up Punch, actually. It still hits ridiculously, even with all those intimidate. Oh, well, that's a crit, so that'll do it. Get the Ice Downfall here, that'll damage it, and then I think a Drain Punch kills it now? Because I did Power Up Punch, and we get this chip damage here, so... Yep. At least according to the calculator. Well, we know not to trust the calculator, so... There's always hidden things in the background. We'll get our Predator boost, heal back up a little bit. That worked pretty well. I had to play around that thing because I don't really have like an answer for it. I just kind of gotta work with it. How does Aqua Jet not one-shot this? It's gotta be faster than this. Turn doesn't quite kill. That's disappointing. I was hoping we could just dip out. Dragon Hammer it is. What happens here, though? Cool. Okay. I got distracted because I kind of locked in for this fight, but I also got a Diamantinosaurus. That was a whole quest in and of itself. So I have a mod, Omega Teleporter, that allows you can use some burst of resources like electronics and metal and like cement paste and shit to make these teleporters that you can place down, and then you can go back to them or teleport between them. Ooh, I feel like Encore here would be pretty cool. Lock it into Air Slash, right? Oh, Encore the Quiver Dance, yes. Let's go. Oh no, it gets a Revelation Dance. Now it's gonna be locked into that, right? Because it's less used move. I'm so confused. I actually don't know how that's gonna work. It is Quiver Dance, maybe? I don't know. He's gonna get to, even if he is locked into Quiver Dance, then it's still gonna trigger the Revelation Dance, right? Got it though, okay. That's exactly what I wanted. Now it's a ground type. That makes the Ice Shard super effective. Thank you, Color Spectrum. Okay, that time we didn't mess it up. So anywho, Diamantinosaurus. They are, for those who aren't paleo nerds like me, they're like the Brontosaurus is like a long neck guy, but they have cool alligator-like armor on their back, and they have balloon nostrils that inflate and deflate when they breathe, and it's adorable. Who do I have in front? Weavile. That's not what I want. I want to get all my buffs up first before I come in, I think. That way Weavile doesn't get one-shot by things. But it was a whole quest because they only eat sweet veggie cakes to tame. Hey, that's a Gengar. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should have led with Weavile. They only take sweet veggie cakes to tame, and to make those you need all kinds of stuff, and that's why I was explaining the teleporters. I have the teleporter set at this farm location on the map Estrios, because it's extremely convenient. You can get all kinds of vegetables there. You can get the potatoes and corn and lemons, which are not vegetables, but they count as vegetables in Ark. Don't ask me why. And carrots that you need. So I went and I gathered all this stuff, and I had the stimulant that I needed also. I'm not sure why stimulant is an ingredient in the cake, but whatever. I had all the stuff that I needed, except honey. And apparently there's only one place on Australia so you can get honey, and it's this giant bee cave. So I took my 2 Deinonychus, which I thought was going to be enough. Turns out, if you get stung by giant bees in Ark, they dismount you. So I rode in there all confident on my raptors, and proceeded to get swarmed by a whole hive of bees, dismounted, and then just instantly stung to death. It was hilarious. And it goes to show you, no matter how well you think you are prepared in Ark just happens. Then I went back the next day. I crafted insect repellent, which makes you, like, invisible to bugs, basically. And I took my Carnotaurus also, who is a pretty big heavy hitter. And I went in with the 2 Deinonychus and the Carnotaurus, and I just set them to aggressive and had them clear the place while I snuck around mining the beehives and got a bunch of honey. Then I went back and made a bunch of cake. And I went and I found a Diamantinosaurus, and because I'm on the Greek map Astraeus, I named it Demeter, after the god of the harvest. Well, goddess, rather, because it's a female. Demeter, the Greek goddess of the harvest, because I had to harvest so many vegetables to freaking tame the theme. This looks like a prime Weavile target, if I ever saw one. Trick Room's no fun. That makes Weavile slow as hell. He's got like 300 something speed. We might just kill it with Fake Out though. I don't know how to... Oh no, this thing is pretty bulky. But Icicle Shard? Or Icicle? Yeah! Ice Shard. Priority, please. Nope, not even close. Question is, I guess, I'll just stay in. Nah, that flamethrower is gonna kill me, isn't it? Nope. Okay, I am actually bulky enough. That burn hurts, though. I can't use him for anything else now. Take the Slowbro out, and then he's just cooked for this match. I really overestimated how much damage that Slowbro was going to do. Can this thing be intimidated? I question everything now. I just assume everything is going to have like some kind of hypercut or discipline or something now. Okay. That did less than half, so we should be able to get a Will-O-Wisp buff. Or not. Of course he crit. Revenge of the Relicanth. Mad at me, because I made fun of them for Mega Evolving and getting arms. I sure do love the double Intimidate into Assault Vest guy. That feels really great. What are you switching out to, though? Regalgy, huh? That'll take power and punch pretty good, I guess. Even if it's not physically defensive. But not ice attacks. Ice attacks should still do pretty good. Yeah. What? Okay. That was... I didn't expect to get one shot there. One in doubt, Ice-type Boom Burst, right? 580 is respectable. It's not the 900 damage I've seen her do before, but that was after a Quiver Dance, so. Why does Psychic Noise do 99%? You can do the 1% more, really? Oh, we missed the though. That's cool. I should have pivoted out there with Ghostly Echo and then just set up Weavile for the next kill. The 50% boost would make him really good. Can't use priority though, which sucks. Oh wait, no. Weavile's burned, isn't he? Yeah. Wait, we'll go Shimmer here and get my Veil up just in case. Because I don't know what this thing is actually going to do. Apparently it hits very hard. Ooh. That was a disappointing miss, I'm not gonna lie. You know what, I think even burned Weavile takes this thing out, right? For sure. That's pretty good. Bro does a whole lot of damage. Lapras. Definitely not killing that burned. At least I don't think so. Yeah, 1 to 2%. Oh my god. We got a floof out here. Hope it doesn't kill us. In one shot and try to Dragon Hammer, I think that's the play. Yeah, that definitely didn't kill us in one shot, that's good. Okay, yeah, Dragon Hammer halves it. 2 hit KOs, still decent. Actually, no, because it's going to get its recovery from self-sufficient. Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know if the ice evens it out. No. Shit. Very close. The ice might actually take it out before it recovers. I'm not sure. No, okay. Never mind. It doesn't take weather damage. Oh, it is an ice type. That's why. I'm stupid. It's ice, dragon, and water. I do know how stuff works, I just can't think on the fly when I'm talking. I think we'll leave Floof in front. There's a pretty good chance they have a dark type that gets eaten alive by U-turn, right? That's not a dark type. How much damage does Floof actually do to this? Is it worth staying in? %. This seems like a sheer cold target to me. I think we go into Shimmer, get the Aurora Veil up, and hit sheer cold. I feel like there's definitely a good bit of synergy going on right now. I like the team a lot. I just brought Polartic along for some extra physical, and because I figured we're fighting Team Magma, they probably have, or not Team Magma, Team Aqua rather, they probably have some dark types with them. Why does Sheer Cold always miss? Like every time. It's starting to make me think it's actually Focus Blast. I do like the synergy we got going on. We got our Hail Setter, we got our Aurora Setter. We have some Intimidators. And we got Pivots. That all seems pretty good. Sheer Cold actually hit, that's great. I love when the Sheer Cold actually hit. I think that Life Orb, oh never mind, I was gonna say the Life Orb combined with Hail is enough to kill it, but I forgot it doesn't have, it's Frostbite, not Hail. He said Rain. There's a lot of Laprases here, what's going on? Sheer Cold probably would have done a lot more damage actually, because of the typing on the Lapras, but I really want health back. Never mind, it's faster. That's convenient. %'s fake out is less than I thought I would see there. Come on, beat down. High rolls, please. Actually, I don't think it matters. It said 20% was the low roll, and it's 5 hits, so... I know I can push the boulders and skip these fights, but I would like Weavile to assert dominance. That's the whole point of the thumbnail, right? I can't see the future, so I have to make it happen. I have to visualize the thumbnail and manifest that shit. Or however you say it, I'm not sure if that's the right words. I guess Dragon Hammer it is. I would have thought the ice move would do more, but I guess Dragon Hammer go brr. What does Dreadnought do? I assume he has bite moves are increased because he has a big old jaws. He's probably gonna go for a Snap Trap, right? Draconic Fangs, okay. That's fine. I want to set up with Power Up Punch. I don't think he could kill me. Every time I think that, though, I'm wrong. I just really like the Power Up Punch Drain Punch combo. I feel like getting your attack up and then healing it back seems pretty nice. I might be overestimating how good that is, though. He does have Predator, too. Makes it really great. If we high roll here, we kill it. Not quite. That sucks. Go get the Predator back. I'm pretty sure the Frost takes it out. Hail. I just use whatever cold sounding word I want to describe the weather condition. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the ice weather. Oh. I didn't think he was going to be faster. The Fast War Among Us is pretty cool. not gonna lie. Don't Giga Drain me. Oh no. I'm really happy that I got this thing. He's serving his purpose well. Mystical Spirit guaranteed kills here, right? I mean, according to the calc it does, but I learned when I watched Scale Link's video not to trust the calc because apparently it doesn't take into account certain abilities. I am the infamous Cody, you're right, Mr. Aqua guy. Oh, this is the admin. Already? I should have prepared better. It just looked like a regular dude. Volcanion lead is really scary though. My team's definitely not designed to take this thing on. I think we have to get our Aurora Veil up here. That is so much damage. We're not going to take it out, but there's no point switching into something else and just having it melt through it, right? We just sack Shimmer off here, and then go into somebody else. I think Sopranice. He's the one wearing the assault vest. And she's faster too, that's good. That's fine, we lost our Aurora Veil setter, but we took his lead out too. Oh my god, the scissor. What do I do here? Can't use any priority because I have Psychic Terrain up. Oh my god. That was a massive amount of damage. Floof, please help. This scissor's actually a huge problem. I didn't prepare for this at all. Mountain Chunk. Please have... Nope, that was a low roll for sure. Oh my god, we got the flinch, yes. Clutch flinch exactly when we need it. Floof, you're my girl. Shout out to the guy on YouTube in Mega Fido's comments, by the way, who said that Fido is the only one who plays Elite Redux that knows what he's doing. It turns out you're actually right. I don't have any clue what I'm doing. I just stumble into situations where I win. There's no skill on my part. It is all my Pokemons. I'm just gonna click Bitter Malice because I'm afraid to click Cure Cold. There's always that mischance. Oh no. I'm not even disappointed there because he hit for 420 and it's pretty cool. How fast is he though? Does he outspeed my Weavile? Weavile's absurd, like 389 or something, right? Okay. See, that's the blind luck I was talking about. I have... my intelligence stat is like 3, but my luck is 20. I'm okay with it. You guys, you can't be mad. I spec'd for it. I win because I'm spec'd for this. Alright. Come on. This is your ace, right? That means I'm asserting dominance here. 108 on a multi-hit move is something. And now the weirdness is gone. That's good. Bloof here. U-turn out into Polar Tick. That way we get the U-turn damage and then Icy Downfall because we come in and he hits us. I have strategies. Or something like that. The hamster wheel in my head is turning a little bit. Oh shit. That did not work. Well, that is bad. Weavile's in the back pocket, but that's okay. I mean, we can definitely still kill a priority, but... I would have liked to have not been on my last Mon. This dude's slower than Molasses in January now. He lowered his own speed by like -8. Alright, we've bring it home. Who's this last guy? That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Why? His probably has a fighting move, doesn't it? Everything's resisted. That crit might actually get us there, though. No, not quite. If we live whatever he throws at us, we got it. Nope. That sucks. Alright, we try again. bring Floof this time, I think. Or not Floof, I want to bring Weird this time, I think. He should be here. Instead of Surprise. That's the wrong button. Okay, so I forget who his lead was. Do I want to bring Polartic here either? Or did he actually do anything in this fight? Let's see, let's rethink. Let me pull up. Let me actually strategize here for a sec. I'm gonna do something I don't usually do, and I'm gonna pull up the decks and check out his team. There's the Volcanion, Scizor, Kilowatt, Roll, Crab Bruiser. Okay, that's right. Volcanion was his lead. So maybe I actually bring my Lapras? I don't know. Or Excalibur. That's a choice. I could try that. Let's try Bax instead of Polartic. Maybe. There we go. Hopefully this time we get it. I somehow made my screen real small. Sorry about that, I had to fix OBS. I made my screen real tiny and I couldn't see. I like how I fail at the first and last fight. Wait, what? I thought he was farther up. That's right, he surprised me last time too. He's definitely going for the fire attack here. I feel like it's a safe bet. Floof definitely invites fire. We want to... No, not you, Wave. We want to go in a Bax. let's do that. Yeah, okay, cool. That worked out. Don't like that he has the rain up, though. Floof's not ideal here, but I really want the rain turned off. I want my hail on. I mean, water's not going to do crazy damage because we're ice and dragon, but... Who's faster? I am. Okay, cool. I thought Mega Inteleon would be way faster, but I am Scarf, so that's a thing. I should have brought Baxcalibur with me the first time, actually. This Kilowattrel is really annoying. I only won against him last time because of luck. We don't have Psychic Terrain up here, though, so I can definitely abuse Weavile. I should have never brought Sopranos with me if I was trying to use Weavile. They don't work together at all. Ice Shard should absolutely tear through this thing, though. Second try is not bad. The last couple gym leaders I beat on the first attempt, right? I mean, that's the easy part of the game, though. Like, Norman to Winona, and Watson too. That's the easy part of the game. This thing... It goes for a fighting move, right? Can it hit Ghost with fighting types? Attacks. Does it have Scrappy? I feel like it did hit me last time. No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. But then it'll just go for the dark type attack, right? Earth Splitter? I don't think I'm familiar with that. I gotta check. Spinebreaker sounds hardcore, holy crap. Relentless Clobber Dark. What? Oh, Dark is just... Never mind, I'm reading. It's... Dark is the type. Relentless Clobber. Okay, Earth Splitter's a Steel-type move. Mighty Slam lowers the defense of Grass, Ground, and Rock types. I think we just stay in and ship him out here. He's not going to be able to beat us. The double hammer is a neat concept, though. We have plenty of, like, dual-wielding sword Pokemon, but double maces is a neat idea. I like that. I also made myself a banner for my channel using some sprites from the decks and a sprite of myself that I edited from the Brennan sprite and put some like brown hair and stuff on it. And purple clothes because I like purple. And made a cool little ghost team. This scissor's terrifying. I forgot about this guy. This is what we brought Weird for, though, right? I think we want the Aurora Veil up first, just to guarantee we don't get killed by a bullet punch. Then what? Go sack off Baxcalibur to get into Weird safely, I think. Save the Aurora Veil setter for later, if in case we need it. Please live. Oh god. Okay, we're good. Whew. I'm glad I set the Aurora Veil. Having an answer for the scissor is nice. Super happy I brought the fire tip. Now he has his Weavile. Okay. And our Weavile can come in and do the faking out now. Now we're in the advantageous position. I think if he low kicks here, we go back and do this. Yeah, that was smart. We got him. Satisfying work. All right. Next is the magma base. Let me check the team out here quick. I don't think I'm ready to do the whole magma base tonight. Might actually be a decent team to keep. I think we might bring you on. Maybe. Instead of Weird, I'm not sure. They have a lot of fire types, right? Need to level him up though. I think I probably have, like, whatever I can on him already, really. The Fang moves. Not sure why I have Heavy Slam, but then, yeah, whatever. I think that should probably be a good team to take on the Magma base, then. Gloof's not great against fire types, but he does have levitate, so he is decent against the ground types. I'm not sure if I'd rather use him or Frostula. I think we want to put Seismic Blade on backs too, right? Probably instead of Excalibur here. Oop, what am I doing? Maybe we Scarf him instead of Life Orb. I think the fast coming in on a fire attack and then being able to come back fast would be nice. And then what do we put as the last? I guess we could just put Excalibur back as the last move, right, in case we need it. Or we could have a shard for priority just in case. I should put him at a decent speed tier. Jolly? Yeah, he's jolly. Okay. Looks alright. I think I still have a bunch of trainers here to fight though too. I don't think I fought any of the trainers on the way. Oh no, I don't have to. It just opens up here, right? That's right. I think we go up. Oh, never mind. It's always the part where I get lost. I hate the stupid caves. Every part looks the same, and I don't know the interior very well. How high is this thing's defense? Does Floof take it out in one shot? No. Two shots still okay though. I don't think it takes us out in one shot either. Unless he has like Jagged Fangs. Fire Fang. Oh, that might do it. Not quite. Cool. We're still in this. Never mind. What a jerk. I don't even get Hail. He's slower. He has Sand Guard, so I can't use priority. I'm not gonna fall for that. There's so much going on in all the games I'm playing though. I quit Baldur's Gate for a while now. Just because Oblivion Remastered is out. Like I said, I love that a whole lot. Plan on doing, on my first character at least, the Arena and the Dark Brotherhood, possibly the Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild in Oblivion is my favorite storyline in any Elder Scrolls game. The epicness of it is just beyond compare. Becoming a certain character, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who's playing Oblivion for the first time now, I guess, because it is like new again for some people, but I'm becoming a certain character, essentially. Like taking on his identity is so awesome. As of right now, though, I am working on the Brotherhood quest. I got to see my boy Vicente Valtieri, and I was extremely disappointed because for some reason he's bald now. He used to have a bitchin' ponytail. I don't know why they made him bald. Also, they went with the white eyes for vampires from ESO, and I'm not a fan of that look. I like the glowing red eyes a whole lot better. Well, shit, that's an Excadrill. That's a bad time. I don't have a good switch here, really, because he's got the sand up and he's just gonna tear through everything because he's super fast. It sure does, Rage. It sure does. I don't think even Scarfed that we outspeed. How much does Ice Shirt? Not enough to kill. Yep. That Excalibur's gonna hurt real bad. Look at all this preparing I did to try to... obviously I prepared wrong. I didn't account for the Excadrill coming in and sweeping everything. That's super disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Might as well just forfeit here, because there's no way my Ice Fairy stands up to his Steel type. Just fly back. I'm sorry that I'll lose a lot. I do a lot of stuff without looking at teams first, though. And I know that there's there's resources available, but I find it more fun to just go, fuck it, Weavile. Okay, so don't lead with Floof. We need to switch into Floof here and get the Hail up, because he's gonna lead with his Sand Setter. What do we do to actually hit this thing as hard as we can? Probably Weavile, right? And use Icicle Spear. Drink quick. Yeah, Icicle Spear tears through this. That's how I learn. Instead of looking at teams and like checking the speed and stuff, I just do it once or twice and go, okay, I got this down now, because I'm a long time FromSoft player, and that's just my mindset. I'm used to doing stuff a few times, dying and learning the method, and then when it finally clicks, you're like, ah, yes, This is how you do it. Wait, does this have stamina? No, okay, good. I scared myself for a second there. I thought I fell right into his trap. Citrus berry is interesting, though. I'd allowed him to just barely live it. X's are on Sand Slash is cool tech. Alright. Enough messing around with your sandy stuff. It's hail time, baby. Now we're in the advantageous position. We got our weather. But our weather setter's still alive and his ain't. Let's get Aurora Veil up. Really bring it in. Does anybody remember llamas with hats? That shit was funny. The other day at work, my boss was like, I'm going to get a snack. I got a rumbling in my tummy. And I was like, that only hands can fix? Oh. Watch this hit for like 1,000. 500. Yeah, and I have Veil up, so that's accurate about, I think. We Slush Rush now. We Fang move and get the Growing Tooth boost. Growing Tusk. They added Dinotheriums to Arc, actually, in a recent patch. That's a thing. The elephant made me think of it. We're still one shot here. Oh, never mind. Hey, it's Vegeta. I remember this. He uses Big Bang. For my disappointment. Being choice locked into a move that he's immune to sucks. Still have 2 Ks left to do on a Stratos before I can fight bosses. I have the Lava Cave, which really destroyed me last time, and there's an underwater one I have to do. The underwater caves are something else. They're full of an unimaginable amount of sharks. And eels. Electric eels. Really annoying electric eels. Do we have a sheer colder? Yeah, we do. Oh wait, only for us, Brand. That's right. Scarfed. I guess we'll just go hard Samira. I don't think this thing can kill us after a scare. After I beat these caves, though, I'll have all the artifacts I need to fight the bosses. There's a big old Cyclops guy, and there's a Medusa. My plan is to try to beat these caves and then fight these bosses. And then in a few months, I think it's like June, there's supposed to be a new area that comes out. Because the map is like progressive. And then I'll play that, and then eventually they're doing another map called Lost Colony that takes place in this like northern area where it's all dark and stuff, and there's like these vampire-looking creatures. So I'm gonna transfer my server there, I think. Oh, I went the wrong way. I want to play Astraeos for a while until the map gets filled out, then transfer it to Lost Colony. And then eventually when Fjordur comes out for Ascended, I want to do Fjordur because that's my favorite map in Arc. That's the one I played with my brother on ASE. But there's a lot of nostalgia there. I don't know if it's smart to lead Floof here. I want to have my hail up right away, but the slow weather setters that they got me real nervous. Garbodor. That's an interesting one. I didn't expect to see that here. Beatdown apparently kills it though. My son would be so disappointed in me for beating up a Garbodor. Trubbish is his favorite mon. It's funny, a lot of people probably don't like it, but ever since he was little, he was in a garbage truck, so he thinks it's super dope. How did that only hit 4 times? I thought I was guaranteed to hit 5 times with loaded dice. We flew here and Mountain Chunk. The idea of throwing a whole mountain is super funny. It's like that one Z move. I miss those animations, they were hilarious. Super over-the-top anime moves, dude. Anybody who didn't play Gen 7 and see the crazy Z moves absolutely missed out. We have to go for Mountain Chunk here, and it's the only one that's not a guaranteed kill. That sucks, we missed. Not a mon I really want to miss on. Speed boost mon. Is it not speed boost? What? I think I just stay in here. For us, brain again. I'll take it below half. Golurk is absolutely terrifying. This thing rage fists. I'll deal more than half to it though, so that's good. It means I can come in with a fast guy and just take it out. Yeah, the Sephiroth is not going to be enough to save you. This only super tiny bit. Heavy Slam's definitely the odd move out on Cold Tusk here, but the idea of just a big elephant flopping on something is too funny to not have it on. And look at that, it's a Grimmsnarl. It would perfectly work here, actually. don't want to stay in there with the intimidation, though. Mega Grimmsnarl, that's a cool thing. Yeah, I super don't want to stay in now. The Fearmonger after the Intimidate is so cool. Holy crap. Mega Grimmsnarl with screens. He didn't have a Mega when I used him in Mono Dark, but oh my god, he was already so good. I think that's a mon I would actually keep not evolved and just Mega Evolve into it. But then you couldn't use... like, you couldn't use the Light Clay with it then, though. Go back in a Cold Tusk here and Heavy Slam him. Ooh, maybe we don't get to actually after those spikes, that's bad. I didn't account for those spikes. I forgot they were up. No, we still do, okay. Hate to kill the Grimmsnarl because it's one of my favorite Pokemon, but you do what you gotta do, right? If we're not going to lead with our Weather Setter, let's do that and get the damage down on whatever they have. I could have avoided that fight. I'm not sure why I walked right into it. That was dumb on my part. Liepard. Not the best mon to lead with Ghost against, but that's fine. Swap out into our Fairy type here. Predicting the Dark move. Yeah. Isn't that a 2-turn move? I probably could have safely set up with Nasty Plot there, but I don't really feel like it. This thing must have Accelerate. You know what, why not? Let's do it. Change my mind. And we just hope we're faster than whatever's next, right? That's a Salazzle. That's... Yeah, we're not faster than that. I didn't think so. What we want to do here, get our weather, and then we go into the Slush Rush guy. Right? Unless Floof is faster with the Scarf. It might be. Yeah, cool, we're good. Aurora Veil for us, that sucks. Oh yeah, choice locked. I just realized I have both of my dragon type scarfed. That's funny. Got fast dragons. still be stashed. Thank you. I can't wait till network battles come out. I know it's going to be quite a while, but I'm so excited. Can't wait to play against everybody. We're locked in, that's right. But for some reason we can't. Mega Weavile, but then get Queenly Majesty, so it's to be immune to priority, so Weavile's useless here. By the way, I did go back and look who it was that gave me the set for the Aurorus before, and it was Greon on the Discord, the Green Eon Imposter. So shout out to them. I don't know if I'm going the right way here. Garganackle. I just keep encountering mons that are not great to have ghosts in front. Wait, does that prevent ghosts from fleeing? Salt Circle? Nope, apparently not. I was gonna say, ghosts are immune to trapping. Wait, hold on. That was weird. Why did he switch? What? Doesn't that have levitate? I'm very confused right now. What is happening? Why does this guy just keep switching? Is there something wrong with the AI? Does neutralizing gas make me not a dragon anymore? Because I get my dragon from Half Drake? I tried spreading a Mega Mimikyu earlier. I thought it came out really cool looking. I know there's already a Mega Mimikyu like accepted in the game, but if you guys are listening, you should totally try to draw it with the Pikachu costume upside down because it looks awesome that way. And it reminds me of The Exorcist, so it's a cool little reference. It makes it look so much more eldritch and disturbing. Let's go Cold Tusk here and see if we can get the tectonic things a-rolling. Apparently not, because he just goes Electrode. Ice Fangs works. Or not. We don't get to Ice Fangs. We just get to have our face exploded, I guess. We hung on. Barely. What is this golem gonna do? Is he gonna explode too? Yep. How did I know? I do have a lot of fun hanging out on the Discord, though. I love that this is definitely the wrong way. There's a Pokeball up there. I love all the GIFs you can communicate with on the Discord. I thoroughly enjoy speaking through Mimikyu GIFs. There seems to be one for every occasion. It's perfect. Yo, this guy has the berry. What a strat. Still not enough, though, sorry. We just sure killed again. Nope. Accelerate Rock one-shots, wow. Just a lot of damage for priority. Oh, might have Sand Force. That explains some stuff. Chip damage? Yeah, cool. Let's go Snake Eyes. Please have a ground type next. The poor Barnacle was an out there choice. That is a ground type kinda, but not exactly what I wanted. Although I turned off its priority with Fake Out, so that's really good. Beatdown does crazy damage. I'm obviously running Technician on this thing. If anybody has suggestions for a better build for it, I know I've seen like Quick Guard Violent Rush or something like that mentioned. Leave it in the comments. Kill Freddy Fazbear here. For real though, shout out to all the cool people on the Discord. It's a real great place. Like, everybody's super nice. If you play the game and you don't hang out there, you definitely should. I shouldn't have gone this way because it's just extra fights, but I'm glad I did because Mega Tyranitar is cool. I wonder if I can get Low Kick on my Weavile. I didn't see it in his move list. I might have to de-Mega Evolve him and then Mega Evolve him again. Wow. Doesn't do a lot of damage at all. Should have put Excalibur back on him. Maybe I did and I just didn't see it. I don't know. Oh man. The stat buff elimination is awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. Can we actually fake out? It's only an extra little bit of damage, but it matters, right? Cool. Was this just BP? Magma Stone? The heck's a Magma Stone? Definitely ain't the right way, is it? Wall running into sound on the freaking narrow path is super annoying. How did I get so turned around? I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. We'll pick back up and finish this cave next time, and we'll fight Maxie and his Groudon. That's scary. Have a good everyone. We'll probably be back, I think, Wednesday. That sounds good. See ya.